Just try to implement the leaks into the beginning of the stream and then get to our grind. Um, so we're gonna get into the leaks for the week for the new set five Fusion World deck sets booster box, and that comes out in February 14, which is a long way from now. Not technically a long way. We can actually say it's 2 months from now. 2 months from now, as of today, because today is the 13th. Um, Technically 2 months from now, it's called New Adventures. We already know the red leader is Goku. Diamond Goku is definitely a good leader because it gives you the boost to all his diamond cards and etc. So we could get just to go back to that, right? Let's go to the leader itself. We have the first leader, so you guys can actually, just in case you guys wasn't here the last time I did the leaks, we have the Diamond Sun Goku Mini and standard, um, swing every draw a card every time he swings and awaken at 4, and then on his awaken side he's 20,000 attack, one attacking draw card, and once per turn choose one of your cards with Daima in its card name in your battle area and it gets 1,000 power for the turn. That's definitely coming clutch because if you got 20k swingers on the board, you will have one of them swinging for 30, or even if they're 30 or 40, they'll be going to 50. They're 35, they're going over to 40, 45. So it's stuff like that. So you gotta keep that in mind. This card is definitely good, and what makes it even better. Let's zoom it in a little bit. Whoa, that was a little bit too zoom. It says once per turn, meaning he could use it on either turn. It doesn't say once per your turn, it says once per turn. So that means somebody in the battlefield will be getting 1,000 power, either on your opponent's turn or your turn. So that's what makes the leader great. So we're gonna go off with the first leak, and the first leak will be Pansy Daima for red, one drop, 5k attack, 10,000 combo. On play, choose one of your leaders or up to one of your battle cards, both with DA in their card names in your battle area, and it gets 5,000 power for the turn. So basically, now we have seen a couple of the red cards. It gives a lot of negatives to the field and and the leader, and now you're seeing a boost. So it looks like red is gonna have a lot of potential on boost power. Um, Not aggro, but you're they're gonna be protected on combo power. Like they don't even have to have like combo cards with their battle cards when they swing to the potential. Because right now with the five, let's say you want to put the five on this guy on Pansy, put it at 10. Then use the League effect, put it at 20 on one drop, 20k swing one drops. So that's I'm not saying you're gonna do that, but that's something that I can see people actually doing just for like end game to boost up. Or they only got one drop left, one energy up. They'll probably summon this and just extend the power and see how they kind of go off on that. But maybe people will use this card, maybe not, because remember the leader is locked in on diamond cards. So maybe I could actually see people using just straight diamond cards going towards this set five. Um, yeah, I could probably see people actually doing that. The next card we're gonna see is Ve Veku. Veku. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. 3 cost, 20k attack, 10k combo for black. It's a blocker, and its effect is at the end of your turn. If you have an energy marker, switch this card in the battle area to active mode. Okay, I can see how this is definitely could be good. And what makes it even better that it's a 3 cost, so it won't be easy like to bounce back. Um, so you'll swing with it, and then if you still got the energy marker, you can restand it. This card definitely goes good, like putting it in SS4 Goku, because the SS4 Goku is mostly built on energy markers. I can actually see that. Um, on Bardock, I don't see the potential of this card being in Bardock, so we're just gonna leave it at that. So maybe for the next leader, this card is gonna fit in for that because Baby is not gonna rock with this. This has nothing to do with Baby. It's not gonna help it. You're just gonna be taking space for no reason. Yes, it's a 10k combo, but it's not a card that you're gonna be using. And people's not using blockers right now, so you know that's something that people's not gonna be adding into their deck unless we know who's gonna be the new leader, right? So the next black card, because they leaked another black card for the week, will be Trunks Youth. Uh, 2 drop, 20k attack, 5k combo. On play, if you remove the energy marker to use this card, play up to one skillless Sun Goten with a cost of 2 from your hand. So, by reading this, right, that means we're gonna be getting 2 drop Sun Gokus. I mean Sun Gotens, maybe 3 drop, maybe 4 drop. We don't know, but that's the standard of when it comes to the vanilla cards. So skillless cards, we call them vanilla. So one skillless card, but it's a cost of 2. So only the cost of 2 will be good for this card. So I could definitely see this being added to the new leader. I don't feel like it's gonna be added to the leaders that we have now, but for the new leader, depending who it is, um, maybe I probably think um probably have an idea who it could be for Black, because there's some rumors going around. So we're gonna not ex- push it forward to what my opinion is for what set 5 is gonna be. Let's continue to talk about the battle cards, and once the battle talk about the battle card, we're gonna talk about the prediction on the leaders that it could be for possibilities that it could be for set 5. So definitely, there's gonna be a good card depending on how the new leaders effect is gonna be um affected by this card, because this is definitely good. So like right now you got summon a 4 drop grade 8. Um Once you summon a grade 8, you can summon this because it's a 2 drop. Once you summon this 2 drop, you can summon the skillless 2 drop um Sun Goten. So now you got 3 bodies on the board to just swing. And that's crazy to summon 3 body at this. That's like a Captain Ginyu Raccoon to the Captain Ginyu effect. Next up will be the Sun Goku 3 drop 20k swing 10k combo permanent. On your turn, if your life is at 2, this card in a battle area gets 15,000 power. So this goes up to 35 if your life is at 2 or less. A 3 drop to 35k swing, that's a double strike. So you're basically on curve when you're supposed to summon a 35k swinger on your 5th energy or 5th turn, however you want to put it. You're doing it at 3. That's insane. And on play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So I really like this card until I actually read that it says Saiyan slash Planet Nami. This card would have been good going towards the Vegeta leader that we have now for green, but the Vegeta leader effect only has to say only Saiyan's 3 cost. So that's where it comes back. You can't use the Vegeta leader effect to summon this from your hand. You can probably summon it on or for somebody else's effect, but this is not going to work. So that means for the next set, not gonna say until I'm done with the battle cards who it might be for the next set, right? And last but not least, card number 5. They just leaked this a few hours ago, which is Mini Body. 1 drop, activate on main, choose all your battle cards in your opponent's battle area, and then they get minus 5,000 power for the turn. So this is definitely good because Diamond Goku has the potential to boost 1,000. Then you have this one that minuses 5,000 for everybody on the board. Right? Then let's just say if you use them with the Diamond Goku we have now, that minus is 5,000, plus it gives 5,000 to somebody on the board. So now there's a body on the board that's about to get minus 10,000. So as you can see, red is making its image again outside of Jiren. So I see the potential when it comes to this card. This card is definitely going to be used in a lot of decks just because it's a minus 5,000 one drop. Um, but I don't see a lot of people that's not a Daima Goku leader using this more than just one copy. But I could definitely see people using this card because it's gonna be so annoying to have this on the board. I mean, to use this on a board and then everything is getting negged, bits and pieces. So that's the five cards for this week. So we have the mini body, we have the Veku, we also have the Pansy Daima, we have the Trunks Youth, and we have the Sun Goku. So going back to it, we already know who's the red leader for set 5, which is Daima Goku, Super Saiyan version, because we already have one now. So we have the Super Saiyan Goku. For yellow, from the cards that they dropped for yellow, right? These are my opinion, my predictions. So if you have any other ideas, you can write it on the comments below. If you feel like it, if you think you have an idea of what could be the next card that's coming out, what leaders. So for red, we already have red locked in, Starma Goku. For yellow, I feel like it's because of the cards that they have shown already, a glimpse of it. This will be yellow, Bio Brawly, because they talk about the card that they have leaked has been related to Bio Brawly, which is the creator. They dropped the creator that created Bio Brawly for the card. The movie based on it, the island that they based it on. I feel like yellow is gonna be Bio Brawly. I don't, not the best choice for the set. I mean for the color because the color actually started to get its image again. Um, but we're gonna have to wait and see what Bio Brawly actually does as an effect. If that's if that's what they're going with because of the cards that they leaked. Yeah. So for yellow, I feel like it's Bio Brawly. For green, I feel like it's gonna be well, um, that's Kaioken Goku, Planet Namek Saga, the Namek Saga, not Planet Namek Saga. Um, I feel like it's gonna be Kaioken. Why do I say Goku Kaioken? Because as you can see, for every set, they always drop in at least two Gokus. They're obsessed with the Gokus. Goku's the face of the game. It's not like Masters. They're really pushing that Goku is gonna always come out in every set, so I won't be surprised. And green is the only color that does not have a Goku yet. So I feel like Goku Kaioken is gonna be the leader for red if they're gonna continue just dropping a Goku leader every single set. Because they have dropped two Goku leaders every single set. If you guys remember set one, you had the starter deck Goku, and then you had the Universe 7 Goku for set one. Set two, you had Top Cool, and I forgot who was the other Goku. Totally forgot who was the other Goku. I'm having a brain fart, but if you guys remember, let me know in the comments below. Also they have Deadpool. They also have Ultra Instinct Goku as well now. They have the Diamond Goku as well now. So they're just throwing a lot of Goku leaders out there. So I won't be surprised that for green this will be it. If it's not this guy, right? Because the cause that they leaked is related to Planet Namek. I feel like if it's not Goku, it's going to be Lord Slug. The camera is, you know, sorry for the pictures coming out so small. Don't know why. Lord Slug might be the next one. Won't be surprised. It would be. He will be the second villain. Because they haven't been dropping villains like that, so he'll be the second villain when it comes to set 5. I definitely feel like it's gonna be this card. Um, it's either Lord Slug or it's gonna be Kaioken Goku. Those are the two that I feel like is gonna be for green. Um, Bio Broly for yellow. For blue, they haven't really leaked enough to see that we might be potentially having a leader that we know about. So with the cards that has dropped, we do not know yet what blue could be. Um, so that's definitely on standby. For black, because of the cards that they drop and everything else, I forgot a picture, but I feel like one would be there's rumors that there's two starter decks coming out for set five, and they're both gonna be black because black is so behind in the sets because it came out in set three. They're potentially trying to add more black cards, so like that, now black has more variety of cards to use and balances everything out by set five. So black will coming out with two decks, and the two leaders that's coming out for the two decks would be one is Janemba. Janemba is gonna be one of the leaders. Um, and the reason why I say Janemba because of the cards that's coming out now, leaks, black leaks, are related to either fusion or the or other world. They call it the other world. So the other world, you have the Pycons, the when Goku was dead, and then Janemba was there. If you've seen the movie, the Reborn of Fusions, you have the Vegeta and everything else. So I won't be surprised Janemba is one of the black decks. And the other deck would be Gogeta itself, the Clash of the Two from the movies. So I won't be surprised that this is the second deck. So starting the fusion sagas already. Our first fusion leader. I won't be surprised. That could be Gogeta, and then the next starter deck will be the Janemba. Now for the booster box, because the booster box has to have one of each color. I don't have a picture because I totally forgot. Let me see. Let me try to. Uh, for for the starter deck. For the starter deck, I feel like you know. Hold on, let me just. Okay, for the booster box itself. So Janemba and Gogeta will be the two starter decks that's coming out for set five. Now for the set itself, I feel like Gotenks will be the leader because I feel like all the cards that's coming out related to it and it's Fusion World base related. I mean not Fusion World base related. The fusion to hold on. I don't know what just happened to my phone. It's fusion related, so I won't be surprised that Gotenks will be the starter, the booster box black leader. Um, and then the two starter decks will be Janemba and Gogeta, so they can introduce now the fusion combinations and stuff like that. So those are my predictions on leaders. For blue, I'm not sure who it's gonna be. Um, but we just have to wait and see what happens. If I'm not mistaken, who I believe if they want to continue, but I don't think they're gonna base set five on one timeline or series. But if we are gonna continue in the series of the Namek and the other other world, I feel like Blue could be Pycon. Um, Pycon could be a leader for it. I don't feel like they're gonna drop anybody else. I don't think they're gonna go to the point that they're gonna drop a Tia and a Yamcha, um, something like that. Or they could drop a new Daima leader. They could also go with that as well, just to change it up a little bit. But I feel like these are the leaders that we have. Red is Daima Goku. That they already proven to show already. Then you have the Gold tanks that I have now for black for the booster box. Either Kaioken Goku or Lord Slug for green. Yellow definitely is gonna be my predictions Bio Brawley. And then for the starter decks would be Janemba, and the other starter deck would be Gogeta. So those are my predictions. So if you like it, um, hit that comment box below for any other options you think they could be leaders of. But those are definitely my options. So